Hello, Nadia. I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your home country. Please answer quickly in one or two sentences. Here we go. What's your name?
Nadia.
Where are you from?
South Africa.
Is Nadia a common name in South Africa?
In the Afrikaans culture, yes it is.
Which city were you born in?
Pretoria.
What city did you grow up in?
Bloemfontein.
Where did you go to university?
I went to the University of the Free State.
Is English the first language of South Africa?
It's not the first language, but most people can speak English in South Africa.
Are South Africans English native speakers?
Not all of them, no.
Does everyone in South Africa speak English?
Yes, most of them can speak English.
Are South Africans only Caucasian?
No, they are not.
What is your ethnic background?
My ancestors came from the Netherlands.
Is South Africa a safe country?
In some parts, yes, and there are some parts of the country you need to avoid, just like any other country.
What's the capital city of South Africa?
We actually have 3 capital cities: Johannesburg, Pretoria, and Cape Town.
What's the largest city in South Africa?
Johannesburg.
What's the population of South Africa?
We have about 60 million people in South Africa.
Are all ethnic groups equal under the law?
Yes, they are.
Where is the most beautiful place in South Africa?
I'd say Cape Town.
What's the weather like in South Africa?
The weather is really nice in South Africa. It's warm in the summer, but not too warm, and cold in the winter, but not too cold. We have some rainy days, but all in all, it's my favorite weather.
Why did you leave South Africa to come to Korea?
I left South Africa to be an English teacher in South Korea.
When you return to South Africa, what kind of job will you do?
I will still be an English teacher.
Do you recommend people to travel to South Africa?
Yes, definitely. It's a great place to travel to. We have beautiful beaches and beautiful mountains. And we have great animals too.
Do you think it is important for everyone to learn English in South Africa?
Yes, I think it's important. It opens a lot of doors for people if they can speak English.
Is a South African accent similar to a British or American English accent?
It's similar to a British accent.
What do you think about Nelson Mandela?
When I think about Nelson Mandela, my heart gets very warm. He was one of our great leaders from our country, and I think he had such a huge impact.
What is South Africa famous for?
South Africa is famous, I would say, for Cape Town, which is one of the most visited cities in the world.
Thank you for talking about your country. I'm sure everyone has a better understanding of South Africa now. Again, thanks for sharing.
Goodbye.
Hello, Leigh. I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your home country. Please answer quickly and truthfully. Here we go.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the state of Alabama.
Is it called America, the USA, or the US?
It's called all 3, and I will use all 3 words.
What's the capital city of the US?
Washington, D.C.
What's the population of the US?
I think it's over 330 million.
What are the main spoken languages in the US?
English is the main spoken language, and I think our second most spoken language is Spanish.
What sports are popular in America?
Baseball and American football and basketball are the most popular.
What makes America better than other countries?
I think freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is very important. The ability to say something publicly, even if it's something negative, I think is an important human freedom.
Is it easy to find a job in America?
Yes, I think it is.
Is racism common in America?
It's a problem that we're working on, and I think there are many people that are thinking deeply about how to fix the problem.
Where is the most beautiful place in America?
It's probably the Grand Canyon.
Are the people friendly?
Yes, yes, we are.
Is America safe?
Yes, I think so.
Do many people have guns in America?
I don't think so in terms of percentage. I think there's not very many people with guns.
Are there many illegal immigrants in America?
I think so. I think there are many.
What is the best city in America?
I think it's probably New York City, the food and the culture and just the whole environment. New York City, probably.
Do Americans know much about other countries?
I think we don't know as much as we should. We can study some more about other countries.
Have you ever been a victim of a crime in America?
No, I've not.
What is the best thing about America?
I think the best thing about America is the freedom, the ability to choose how you want to live and what you want to do.
What is the worst thing about America?
Sometimes we think we're too cool, we think we're too special. I think that can be the worst thing, having maybe too much pride.
Are Americans overweight?
Not everyone.
Who was your favorite president?
My favorite president is Theodore Roosevelt. He was very cool and very brave. I want to be like him.
Does America have a good education system?
Yes, I think so, but it could be cheaper.
Does America have a good healthcare system?
Yes, I think so, but it should be cheaper.
Are you proud of being American?
Yes, I am. I love being an American.
Thank you for talking about your country.
You're welcome. It was a good opportunity.
Hello, Sakura. I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your nationality.
Okay.
Please answer quickly in one or two sentences. Here we go. Where were you born?
Mexico.
Where does your family live now?
The US, Seattle, Washington.
Are you an American citizen?
Yes.
Do you have dual citizenship?
Yes.
At what age did you move to America?
When I was like 11 years old,
What languages do you speak?
I speak English, Spanish, a little bit of French, and I'm learning Korean.
Do you have any family still living in Mexico?
I do. One of my brothers.
How often do you visit Mexico?
As of now, not that often.
Do you miss Mexico?
I do.
What's the best thing about America?
Work, getting paid well.
What's the best thing about Mexico?
The food.
What's the worst thing about America?
The worst thing, violence and guns.
What's the worst thing about Mexico?
Violence and guns.
What kind of food do you eat?
I like very, very spicy food. Very, very spicy food. You know, Mexican girl here.
Have you experienced any racism in America?
Not that I remember off. Maybe I have, but I don't think I remember off.
Are there many Mexicans living in America?
Yes, many.
Do you think it's easy for Mexicans to emigrate to America?
It's not very easy as of the moment.
Where do you live now?
I live in South Korea
Why do you live in Korea?
because I love Korea. I love everything about Korea.
When do you plan to return to America?
I plan not to. I plan to live in Korea as much as I can and work here.
Would you like to live in another country?
No, I don't, not really.
Why are you so interested in Korea?
Because I like Korea. It was my dream to live here and work here, and I accomplished it.
What's the difference between American men and Mexican men and Korean men?
Height, fashion style, face features, and the way they express.
Are you proud to be American?
I am.
Are you proud to be Mexican?
I am.
Thank you for sharing your answers.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Hello, Sulu. I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your country. Please answer quickly and clearly. Here we go. Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan, Almaty.
Where is Kazakhstan?
It's next to Russia and China.
What's the capital city of Kazakhstan?
It is called Nur Sultan.
How many people live in Kazakhstan?
18 million.
What languages are spoken in Kazakhstan?
We speak Kazakh and Russian.
What is the religion of Kazakhstan?
I think majority are Muslims.
Do women need to wear the hijab in Kazakhstan?
No,
What is Kazakhstan famous for?
I think we're famous for our food and beautiful mountains.
What is the best thing about Kazakhstan?
Food,
What is the worst thing about Kazakhstan?
cold weather.
Are Kazakhstanis friendly to foreigners?
Yes, we are.
Which country is Kazakhstan the friendliest with?
I think Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan.
What sports are popular in Kazakhstan?
Soccer and swimming.
Is it easy to find a job in Kazakhstan?
I think these days, yes.
At what age do men get married in Kazakhstan?
Around 25.
At what age do women get married in Kazakhstan?
Around my age, so 22.
What do Kazakhstanis think of foreigners?
They're curious about them.
If I travel to Kazakhstan, where should I visit first?
You should visit Almaty.
Is Kazakhstan safe?
Yes, it is.
How's the weather in Kazakhstan?
It's hot and dry in summer and very cold in winter.
Do Kazakhstanis speak English well?
Some of us.
What is the most popular food in Kazakhstan?
It's called beshbarmak.
Where is the most beautiful place in Kazakhstan?
Almaty Mountains.
Is Kazakhstan the best country in the world?
I think so.
Are you proud to be from Kazakhstan?
Yeah, of course I am.
Thank you for sharing your answers.
Thank you too.
Hello, I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your home country. Please answer quickly and truthfully. Here we
All
go.
right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Belgium,
What's the capital city of Belgium?
Brussels.
What's the population of Belgium?
11 or 12 million.
What's the name of your hometown?
Arlon.
What's the most famous thing about Belgium?
Food like fries, chocolate, waffle, beer.
What are the main spoken languages in Belgium?
French, Flemish, and German.
What are some popular sports in your country?
Football.
What makes Belgium better than other countries?
It's not better than other countries.
Is it easy to find a job in Belgium?
Oh, yes.
Where is the most beautiful place in Belgium?
I think Brussels means square.
Are Belgians friendly to foreigners?
I think so.
Is Belgium safe?
It depends where and for who.
What's the best thing about Belgium?
People are friendly and the food.
What's the worst thing about Belgium?
The weather, and in big cities it can be dangerous at night.
Does Belgium have a good education system?
It could be better.
Does Belgium have a good healthcare system?
I think so.
Do Belgians speak English well?
Yes.
Is it true that Belgians are obsessed with cycling?
Maybe in the past.
At what age do women usually get married in Belgium?
I don't know if we even get married anymore.
Is it true that Belgians are really good at making beer, chocolate, and waffles?
Yeah, it's true.
Do Belgians drink a lot of alcohol?
Yes, a lot of beer.
Is there a lot of crime in Belgium?
There are crimes. I don't know if it's a lot.
How's the weather in Belgium?
Rainy.
Is Belgium the best country in the world?
No.
Are you proud of being Belgian?
Oh, it doesn't really matter to me.
All right, thank you for sharing about your country.
Welcome.
Hello, Hesam. I'm going to ask you 25 questions about your country. Please answer quickly in 1 or 2 sentences. Here we go. Where are you from?
I came from Iran.
Do I say Iran or Iran?
Iran sounds more natural.
What's the capital city of Iran?
It is Tehran,
How many people live in Iran?
approximately 84 million people.
What languages are spoken in Iran?
It is Persian.
What is the religion of Iran?
There are a variety of religions.
Is wearing a hijab compulsory for women?
Yes, it is.
What is the famous thing about Iran?
Culture and history.
What is the best thing about Iran?
Rich history, rich culture, and a lot of poetry.
What is the worst thing about Iran?
Nothing.
Are Iranians friendly to foreigners?
Iranians are very friendly to foreigners.
Which country do Iranians consider their best friend?
We like all the countries.
What sports are popular in Iran?
Soccer, basketball, volleyball, and taekwondo.
Is it easy to find a job in Iran?
It depends on the situation.
At what age do men get married in Iran?
35 or 40.
At what age do women get married in Iran?
I can say the same, 30 to 40.
What do Iranians think of Americans?
We like Americans like any other countries.
If I travel to Iran, what place would you recommend?
The first place I would recommend is Persepolis.
Is there a lot of crime in Iran?
There are crimes in Iran like anywhere in the world.
How's the weather in Iran?
It depends. It depends. It depends on a city.
Do Iranians speak English well?
There are a lot of people speaking English very well.
What is the most popular food in Iran?
Kebab.
Where is the most beautiful place in Iran?
There are a lot of beautiful places in Iran.
Is Iran the best country in the world?
Well, all the countries are best.
Are you proud to be from Iran?
I am proud to be from Iran, but I'm a completely global person.
Thank you for sharing your answers.
Thank you so much for inviting me.